Uganda is one of the commonly used transit routes for trafficking items like ivory and pangolin scales to outside markets like China. The continued poaching and killing of wildlife in national parks and game reserves has been partly blamed on weak laws that are not deterrent enough.
If someone is going to pay something like 3 million, it's very little money, and people would pay the fine and get away with it.
Now, a light has appeared at the end of the tunnel after President Museveni assented to the Wildlife Bill 2017. Section 70, subsection 2 states that a person who be found guilty of possessing, seeking, buying and transferring or accepting and transferring protected species said to be extinct in the wild, critically endangered or endangered, shall be liable to a fine not exceeding 1 million currency points or to life imprisonment or both. Under the new law, each currency point is equivalent to 20,000 shillings.
The message out there to the poachers that their days are numbered. Those ones who are engaged in wildlife trade, illegal wildlife trade, or transfer of wildlife specimens illegally, they are also in trouble because this law is biting, and we are going to work closely with sister agencies to ensure that we implement it to the letter.
The law sets a penalty for persons without permits issued in accordance with it. If a person hunts or molests or reduces into possession a protected specimen, they shall be liable to a fine not exceeding 10,000 currency points or to life imprisonment or both. This is equivalent to 200 million shillings. Section 76 deals with forfeiture of profit from illegal trade. If it is proved that a person's wealth was acquired using money from illegal wildlife trade, the properties will be attached or sold. Even if the person has transferred that properties into the names of other people, they will be required to cooperate with the authorities. In the recent past, some kilos of ivory went missing that were already in the custody of Uganda Wildlife Authority, and it is against that backdrop that some people think that some officials within the authority are involved in this illegal wildlife trade.
In the last 2 years, I can say we have had like 2 or 3 of our colleagues convicted. They are in jail.
For general offences, the law gives offenders a penalty of 10 million shillings, while it recommends 7 million shillings for the first-time offenders. However, some conservationists believe that there are gaps that need to be filled.
If the maximum is 20 years or life sentence, there is no minimum to that. That means the magistrate is left with the power to give the sentence, which could even be 1 year.
Critics say that much as the law is good, implementation has always proved to be a challenge.
My prayer is to remove politics and politics from the wildlife section and let the law act. Let it proceed as stated.
This law also provides for compensation of the individuals who are killed, injured, or whose properties will be damaged by animals like elephants, lions, leopards, hippos, and chimpanzees. The Uganda Wildlife Authority will wait for the regulations to operationalize the Uganda Wildlife Act 2019, and that will be done in consultation with the Ministry of Tourism and also other partners. Bashir Hangi, NTV Tonight.